They support their people. They support their rock stars. They rock stars still make millions off of tour.
Are you claiming that we don't support Kanye?
Who?
Are you claiming that black?
No, I'm saying we write people off. That's what I'm saying.
No, we don't.
Yes, we
do. We do. But
yes,
we don't
we
write
do.
Kanye off.
Oh, yes, we will.
Yes, we will. Writing Kanye off. We just started writing Kanye off, bro. This man, like nothing can be said. Nothing can be so bad about walking on stage or walking in the TMZ room and said, "Oh, slavery was a choice." Right? Nothing can piss black people off more than that. And guess what we did when that new album came out? We all bumped that shit.
Look, that guy, he's nuts.
Shit.
He's
and
nuts.
That's what I'm saying. We don't write Kanye West off because he knows what to do.
You forgot too that Kanye is a billionaire. He has a team. And probably one of the best teams you can ever assemble with that type of money. Huh?
Like team. Oh yeah, of course he has team. You know what pissed me off?
People with the Instagram. Somebody probably told him to go apologize. Somebody probably told him to do that. You know what I mean?
Talking about team. They have these two NFL guys. They are signed on the Kanye West sporting company.
Okay.
Right. And
I didn't know he had a sporting company.
I didn't know. These guys dropped Kanye West because they dropped Kanye West because of the anti-Semitic things that he said. That I took offense today. And these guys are black. This I took offense today. You know why? Because why you guys didn't drop him when he was saying all that crazy things about black people?
I don't even know who these guys is, so obviously they're not even relevant.
No, look it up. They drop him because they
Kanye West is what?
A sporting company. He has a sporting agency, whatever. He got something sporting, and he got these two guys that dropped him. They're black. I don't even know their name. I forgot their name, but they dropped him because of all these anti-Semitic things he's saying, right?
Mirror is reporting.
Okay, Mirror is reporting.
Oh yeah, I heard this.
Okay.
Aaron Donald and Jaylen Brown cut ties with Kanye West
over anti-Semitic things.
Yes, okay, reported by Mirror. Mirror is the resource.
Where were these guys when they were saying all the black things? Where were they?
Maybe they didn't take offense to it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
So, but they didn't take offense to it, but they took offense to anti-Semitic things.
You know what? I didn't take it. I did not take offense to what Kanye said because you know why?
I do not take offense to anything.
Because he's a clown.
No, bro, I do not. Okay. So why do you take offense to something
that's
not
nuts.
Even? Why do you take offense to something that's not even your race?
Something that's not even. What did I take offense to?
No, I'm talking about them. Why do they take offense to something that's not even their race? If you don't even take offense to what is your race, why do you take offense to something that is not in your race? Because it's money.
Mm-hmm.
It's business. I took offense to that. I'm taking offense to that.
So he's saying, who is this? Donald. This may, I don't know if this is a quote from Donald or not, but it say one of the two said, we felt a responsibility to send a clear message that hateful words and actions have consequences, and that we must do better. Hold on, okay. As human beings, we do not feel our beliefs, voices, and actions belong anywhere near a space that misrepresents and oppresses people of any background, ethnicity, or race. No. So that's what they're saying now. And then Brown, okay, here's one from Brown. Brown will then also part ways with Donna Sports. He said, in the past 24 hours, I've been able to reflect and better understand how my previous statements lack clarity in expressing my stance against recent insensitive public remarks and actions. For that, I apologize. And they say he added, I now recognize that there are times when my voice and position can't coexist in spaces that don't correspond with my stance or my values, and that for that reason, I am terminating my association with Donda Sports. So it's Donda Sports is what Kanye owns. Mm-hmm. And it sounds like to me that, it's always, what I think is when people do stuff like this, they kind of look in the mirror and they say, "Man, I was doing that, but I didn't know that I didn't know how it was affecting people at the time, and now that it's making all this public way, I'm finna go ahead and I'm finna,
You're not making.
you know."
You're not getting my point.
Oh, I'm definitely getting your point.
My point is
You saying you asking why are they doing this when they said about white people, when they said about black people, they didn't say
nothing.
crap.
He said
I understand
more-
what
he
you're
said-
saying.
he said
I'm telling you
more-
why I think they said it though,
He said
or why they
more
doing that.
crazy things about black people.
Exactly. And I'm telling you, they probably didn't take offense to it
So
until now.
Why do you take offense to something that is not your race?
Until now.
Because right now, this right now doesn't make them look good. In my opinion, right? It doesn't make them look good because you pretty much saying that.
Because Kanye wasn't a billionaire then either.
Yeah,
so
you should not be talking about white people like that. That's pretty much what you're saying. But we're talking about these guys that's been talking crazy things about black people. And I understand that black people, we love Kanye, we just don't want to dismiss him. But I think we should, right? But we leave this guy, let him do all that craziness. And one time somebody got this man look at the camera. That is probably one of the funniest video I watched this week. When you look at the camera and he said, I can say anti-Semitic things over here, and Adidas ain't gonna drop me. I'm like, what? What did he just say?
Well.
Like he said, I can say anti-Semitic in here, and Adidas ain't gonna drop me. I'm like, what?
You don't think he crazy?
He's not crazy, man. He's not.
You sit
crazy.
there and you got 1.5 billion sitting on the table, and you gonna say that on a syndicated podcast?
He's not crazy.
Are you nuts? Yes, you are. You are nuts, dude. Nobody in their right mind is gonna do that. When you do that, are you gonna do that?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you. That man needs some help. There's no way in the world nobody's gonna lead. Come on. And he was a billionaire. Hold on. And he was a billionaire too. So nobody really cared when he was 53 million in a hole, right? But now that he got that, he was getting them checks from Adidas. Everybody started looking at him. You know how it is when you ain't got nothing. Nobody don't really give two craps about you. When you got it, then everybody in your face. Oh man, look at this. Oh, they want to talk about you all the time.
No,
yes,
no.
yes.
No, nobody's talking about Kanye West. He put himself.
Let me tell you something, man.
Let
me tell you something, man.
If Kanye West didn't start this thing, nobody give a shit what Kanye West is doing.
Kanye was in the streets. Kanye was beating up reporters, or not really beating them up, but fighting reporters, doing all this old crazy stuff, these antics, all that, right?
We were talking about it.
Right?
We were talking about
and
it.
then what? He disappeared out the news. Ain't nobody said nothing. He went up under Kim. He started making kids, and Kanye was being good, and all the drama was going on with the Kardashian family, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Kanye dipped his ass back in the news, what happened? Kanye gets canceled because he starts saying anti-Semitic stuff. Kanye starts doing all this other stuff.
Okay,
but then if you look at this dude, he
looks
nuts. He looks nuts. He looks
Is he
crazy.
the one doing it or somebody talking
But that's
about
what I'm
it?
saying. When he was saying all that black stuff, he won a billionaire.
He was a billionaire.
Nah.
He did that last year.
He was that dude was
What?
still that dude.
He just said black. He just said okay. All right. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, this dude.
He just said black stuff last week, bro. Like he just said last. He said.
I'm talking about back. I'm talking about back. I ain't talking about the George Floyd stuff and all that right now. I'm talking about back then when he was saying all that stuff.
That was when Donald Trump. That was a couple years ago.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
He was not no billionaire then when he was supporting Trump.
Because he already got Yeezy.
No.
I've been wearing Yeezy before then. I've been wearing like Yeezy been hot from Adidas for a long time. You know what I mean? Before I even came up here to Washington. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that he already got a deal. So when did the Yeezy become billionaire?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. When was he hollering? Because you don't jump in. I don't give a damn who you are. You're not jumping in no deal and becoming no billionaire. Adidas not giving him no 1.5 billion at the beginning of no damn Adidas deal. Let's get that straight.
They never even give him a 1.5 billion. Let's be honest.
No, they didn't.
They did not.
It became that because of resales and all that stuff.
And
the
he
brand
still never get 1.5 billion.
The brand.
He's never get 1.5 billion. He's like, oh, I have a deal with Adidas. If I keep making this money for so amount of years, I'm gonna make this money. I'm gonna have this amount of money. That's it. It's
So
like a projection of future of how much you can worth. That's it.
let me tell you, all that attention, all that come with that status. So
I mean, it does come to that status, but you also have somebody called Jay-Z. You also have somebody called like Alicia Keys. Like
see,
we don't hear nothing from those guys. Like we have multiple people in the industry that they don't go around. They don't do this kind of publicity like this.
How many people out here you think probably say that same stuff that Kanye's saying, but behind closed doors? I mean, that we don't know. It's not famous.
I mean, they might be doing it, but guess what? We don't know about it.
Exactly.
And they're not getting canceled. So I guess
the only reason
you just made my point because
no, you about to make my point because the only reason why y'all know about that is because y'all paying attention to it. I got a computer. You know why? Because I don't know crap about what's going on with Kanye. Because I don't pay attention to that dude. Because he's a clown.
I have to pay attention to it. I mean, I don't invest my time in it, but I have to pay attention to it because. And I feel like you gotta pay attention to it too, cause it's a line. It's our.
I'm good. I don't shop at Gap.
No, it's a line of our business, right? We do a podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
We entertaining people.
I hear. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hear about it, but I'm not like in the news studying everything that dude's saying.
When we look at stuff that this guy say every time, right?
Mm-hmm. It's clown.
I feel like I have a strong opinion about the way I view us in America. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like I gotta pay attention to stuff like that. When he says something dumb, I gotta make sure in my mind I'm like, okay, he's wrong.
When you say they pay attention to how they view us in America, who are you talking about?
Like how we view us in America. How I view us in America. When I say us, I'm talking about Black American. You know what I mean? Like I have a strong opinion on how we moving in America. You know what I mean? I have a strong opinion on what I think we should be doing in America. You know what I mean?
But I got a strong opinion on how everybody should be acting in America.
So
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm probably blacker than you, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a common sense dude too. Like I ain't finna sit up here and get this dude the benefit of the doubt and just be like, just because he sold $1 billion worth of shoes, like. That dude is nuts. He nuts, and I ain't got to cancel him. You know what I mean? And what I do, I just don't pay attention to him.
I'm not paying attention.
I just don't pay attention to him.
I'm not paying attention. I'm just letting you know that
it's hard not to cuss too, y'all.
I'm not paying attention. I'm just letting you know that this dude, like, he's saying there's a problem here.
Yeah, he ain't taking his medicine.
I'm not even talking about West. I'm talking about in our system. There's a problem here. If it's all right for somebody like Kanye to say all the black stuff and nobody drop him, why is it comfortable for Adidas to drop him when they say anti-Semitic?
Because you know how black people. You saying black people or everybody?
Why do two black NFL, one NFL, one NBA player that signed to Kanye's watch him do all this thing he did and said about black people, but it's convenient for them to drop him when he says something anti-Semitic stuff? Why? I'm just asking the question.
You gotta ask them that.
I'm trying to ask.
But I'm trying to make you. I'm trying to make you put some ideas out there of what I would. I mean, the only reason why I see them doing that is because of what they say right here in this article.
You're talking about an article that the PR complaint wrote for them.
Which was. They just my bad. This is what they saying. My bad. I wasn't really paying attention when he was saying all the other stuff. But it ain't right for him to say it about nobody. So we gonna just part ways with him. All right, y'all. All right. That's all they said. That's all they said. That's all they said. My bad. Like my bad, dude. If you knew Kanye was that way in the beginning, let me tell you something, Moses. I would never. And I don't care what nobody says. He says, "Me, you can say that right now. You struggling, with producing, whatever." I don't care what you say. I would never go under that umbrella. Because you know why? I ain't never heard nothing good come up out of that. Except for Pusha T and 2 Chainz really don't speak about his situation over there. right? Tiana Taylor didn't have a good uh experience over there. Like
No.
nothing's right. Nothing that dude is doing is right. And if you hear them talk about him, these articles talk about him, or you just see it on the freaking TV show, Kanye ain't changed in years.
It's been like this from the beginning.
Yes, he just sat back in the cut and waited till his time till he was like, you know what? I think I'm slowing down a little bit. Then he jump back out on y'all ass and he just start doing this stuff over again. And people be like, Kanye is just like, yeah. Nobody. I don't care about what Kanye does. No, he don't come over here. And I'm gonna tell you something about black people. The only reason why black people probably didn't cancel this, but the first time because they couldn't reach him. Because what they want to do is put their hands on him.
Mm.
I'm saying,
I mean,
come on, you know how black people are. We want, hey, you say something crazy about us, we want to put our hands on you.
You're right.
White people like this.
But,
We're gonna cancel you, Kanye.
No,
we like this. We gonna whoop your ass.
We gotta take your money, Kanye.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta take your money.
But his time coming anyway with black people, because Kanye is not getting no younger.
And I think that's my old thing. I want his time to come from black people now.
Oh, it's
You know what I
coming.
mean? Like I think this is the time that we gotta stop. You
It's
know what I mean? Like,
I ain't never bought a Yeezy.
you know what I mean? Like,
I got
like,
some, but I ain't
think-
never bought them.
I think this is the time that we gotta say, you know what, enough is enough, Kanye. Like, yeah, and I know he's pardon. I know what he's gonna do in a couple months. Give it a couple months. Give it like 6 months.
Mm-hmm. He finna settle down, then he gonna come back.
Then he's gonna come back with a fire album,
Yep.
and the beat is gonna be crazy.
Hey,
and we're gonna love it.
didn't Sway? And this is going back to Sway's universe,
Mhm.
or that's a whatever. I like Sway, so
Shout out to Sway.
shout out to Sway universe, Sway in the morning, all that.
Mhm.
When Ye was on there and he was asking Ye why he didn't just do it on his own with his own money, and he said,
Cause you need these people.
uh,
He said you need these people.
and Sway said, yeah, but you could do it on your own, and he said,
I don't remember.
what? It was
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Thank you. Come on, man. You slow. Hey, man. I need somebody to catch on.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
You know what I'm saying? But didn't he do that to him? Didn't old
No,
boy?
you know what's crazy? He came back a couple weeks ago and said Sway was right.
See, but look here. It's always those moments where it's, man, I should have. You know what I mean? We hard headed as black people.
But you ain't gonna be in the billionaire status there.
Huh?
He ain't gonna be in the billionaire status now if he do it on his own. Cause we known for not supporting our own if it's our home.
You the one over here talking about Kanye smart. So if he that smart, why can't he do it on his own? He got. Let me tell you something.
So
If he got designers.
I also think Jay-Z is smart.
He got designers.
Listen, check this out. I
Right.
always think Jay-Z is smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we know, and that's why he's doing all these crazy things because he needs those white kids to buy a shoe. He needs those.
You don't think white kids gonna still buy his damn shoes?
They might still.
Yeah, they are.
They are gonna buy.
We might not.
But
They are.
They are because they spend more money on those shoes than we do. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. And Jewish kids, they just as stupid as black. Well, I shouldn't say stupid as black kids. We ain't stupid. I'm just saying, like, being young. You know, when you young and dumb, and you know, you just go out and just you'll spend $500 on a pair of shoes just because you got to have them. You know, because they the shoes. That's what I mean when I say stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't think that these kids is gonna still buy them damn shoes? Whatever Kanye put out there, you just said yourself in 6 months he gonna have a fire. He gonna have a fire album.
But they ain't gonna buy it no more. They ain't gonna buy it no more at this point. But yes, you were right. He was saying all that, and they were still buying it because there's gotta be. You gotta understand. There's more of them than more of them than us. Right, and they buy more. They spend money on those things than we do. 100%. I guess my thing is that Kanye, if he do it on his own, he won't be able to reach there. So he has to. That's why I say Kanye West is not crazy, cause he has to do all this antic shit. Right, he has to do all this
to keep up.
To reach those people. Elon Musk is doing the same thing. Let's be honest. Let's just cut that.
So in that aspect. they are smart because they're using a
Oh no,
platform. They're using
absolutely.
a
They are
platform
smart.
to
They are smart.
reach the public.
So, but the problem is, if he do it on his own, we are the first people that's gonna. You gotta understand this. We divine. We have the definition for what is cool in America as black people in fashion, shoes, anything. We have the definition to that. We define what is cool in America.
Right. We set the trend.
We set the trend. If we not wearing it,
By the way, look at our new clip that I put on IG and stuff. We set the trends.
if we not wearing it, they're not wearing it. Nobody's wearing it. If they're wearing it and we're not wearing it, we're clowning them, right? So we set the trend. So Kanye West need us to make it his shoe cool, right? He needs us. But the problem is we are known not to support our business. We will buy Yeezy. We will buy Boost 350 Boost from Adidas that look like Kanye West used to Boost before we buy Kanye West.
See, I think he can do it because he got the name.
He got the name
because nobody goes to the store like, let me get them Adidas, them Yeezy Adidas.
He's not gonna be that big. He's not gonna be that
he
big.
Can grow. He can grow,
bro.
Dude, nobody goes to the store and says, let me get those Adidas Yeezys or Yeezy Adidas. They say, let me get them Yeezys. Or when you buy them,
because he made it like that. He need those people because there's a lot of money that goes into it.
Why? He said
Kanye West do not have that.
He said they stole his design. Dude, you do not.
Kanye West, that's solid. You know the design he's talking about? He's talking about his slides.
Kanye.
That's the only design he got over there.
No, they do have the off looking that like Yeezy shoes and all that.
Yeah, but that he doesn't own those. He only owns the slides. Adidas own those designs. He doesn't own those. He only owns. That's why Adidas.
So he was saying he owned the designs and they stole them from him, right?
No, the only thing they stole from him was the slide design. That's what he was complaining about. That the store is a design, a slide design. Because Adidas were making slides that looks like that, but they wasn't calling it Yeezy. You know what I mean? Like that's all he owns over there. He doesn't own those 350, those 700s. He doesn't own it. Adidas is going to continue making those shoes because they own it. That is business. I mean, tell me what they say over there. That is business. So
he said designs plural.
Okay, maybe he's talking his multiple slides because he doesn't own those. Like look it up and say, what design?
It's a F long whatever Adidas Kanye West wrote, and this is a double XL. Kanye wrote in the caption of the post, "I am Adidas. Adidas raped and stole my designs."
Okay.
Plural.
Okay. What are the designs?
Hold on.
Because Kanye West don't.
So the Adidas Yeezy partnership is one of the most successful collaborations in history. Yep. That's part of. Oh, this is just Adidas. And you got people like Russell Simmons coming in there saying that they stole that Kanye right or whatever too. So
I mean, you make a bad deal.
You know, so
Adidas might be cutting ties with Kanye. Okay, hold on. So they're still gonna be paying me actually, but check this out, right? Years complaint, mascots, audience. This is from Fortune, right? Fortune.com. Appears to operate a portfolio of more than 160 trademark application and registration, right? For his Yeezy brand. But Adidas owns the rights to the design of most Yeezy shoes, including Yeezy Boost 350. Those are the shoes that we actually wear.
The 350.
Yeah, the 350, the 700, the 500s. Those are the shoes we've been wearing. Like, he doesn't own all those designs. Yes, I know he owns the design for the slide, and he owns the one that looks like a shoe, but it's a slide. Form is one. Like, he owns those. I get it. That's probably why you said designs. But he doesn't own those 350, and that is the shoe. That is the key one. The 351, that is it. That is the most selling shoe that he got. You know what I mean? That is the most selling shoe. They got some of them things for like $1,000. That is the most selling shoes that he got.
Well, I tell you what, for me, and we probably should be wrapping this up here. For me, Kanye West, I don't care about what he says or does, because to me it's not relevant, because he's nuts. That dude needs medicine. He needs help. He needs a shrink. He needs whatever he can get. He needs people around him that care, who's gonna not be yes men and women, who's gonna actually take care of this guy and get him some help, the help that he needs, bruh.
You know, he do got those people. He doesn't listen to them, bro. He fought.
He had those people.
I think those people. He fought
look,
all of them.
Kim probably was, out of all them husbands she had or boyfriends, whatever, she probably cared the most about this dude, and she tried to help him, and he didn't take.
No, she did. You know what's great? I mean, she probably still do too. But Kanye West had those people. He had Rhyme Fest. He had Common. He had all these great guys around him that can help him. He got all this old Chicago crew, like all those guys that can help him. He had Talib Kweli. He had all those guys that can help him, right? He fought them. He went that way and trying to turn his back against them. You know, before we leave, before we wrap up, I want to talk about Drink Champ, the podcast. Right?
Okay, what are you gonna say about him?
I think that was a terrible planning. I don't think Drink Champ should have done that interview. I don't think Drink Champ should have done that interview. I don't think they should have put that interview out. Oh well, they could have done it, but you don't necessarily have to put that. I think that was a cloud chasing moment for them. Drink Champ ain't had to do that.
I think it was just bad marketing. But Nori.
I mean, he kind of came back again. He kind of came back to them, but yes, you're right. It's a bad marketing, and they shouldn't have done.
I'm saying in the sense that you're right. If he said all that stuff, they should have discussed that with him first before putting that out, because he could have had, you know what I mean, a second, you know what I mean. He could have had a second thought, like, okay, wait a minute, I don't know, I was going that crazy. Well, I don't want to do this, or don't put this out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if he was a billionaire, he definitely can get that stopped.
So he went. There wasn't even a rumor that put it out. He went to the shop, right? The shop is the podcast, like a video podcast that the LeBron and them got.
Right. You told me that he went to the shop.
He went to the shop,
and they didn't air.
And there was like, they put a statement out, their official statement that said, due to the fact that we think that everything that this guy is talking about is gonna cause a lot of problem, we're not gonna hear this thing.
But look here, Moses. Some of these points you be making, I get what you're saying, but you got to think about sometime when you be trying to make these points too. They're on Drink Champs, dude. Nori was drunk. DJ FVN was drunk.
Lori didn't put that things out the same day. He didn't put it out the same day. They were sober before they put it out.
I bet you any amount of money they lightened and put that bitch out, because you know why?
Because they were sober.
Because they was hoping that he wasn't gonna come back and be like, no, don't put it out. So they put that out fast. I guarantee it.
No, man.
Okay.
Because you knew what you were about to get into. You telling me that you didn't know what you were about to get into when you interviewed Kanye? You knew what you were about to get into, especially when he's doing rounds.
You talking about Nori them or Kanye?
Yeah, Nori and them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, when you drunk and ain't in your right mind.
And if I got this guy that's going over here talking all that crazy shit, I know he's going to talk some crazy shit. Why would I rush and put that thing?
Dude, drinking makes you do some stupid stuff. Trust me.
Man.
Stupid.
I'm just saying. I think those guys should take that. I think they should take a freaking rap on that, because that was a dumb thing to do on their part.
Take a rap?
No, like I think they should take a vote on it. That's what I'm trying to say.
A vote?
No, vote. Like it is Kanye West mostly his fault. Right?
Oh, they should take
some part of blame on this, because they encourage that. You know what I mean? And they technically, this is going to.
He did already.
No, this is going to go down in the history of our history. That Kanye West got dropped because of an interview he did on their podcast.
Nori went on the Breakfast Club, bro, and
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he went on the Breakfast Club and was saying, you know, um, he went on the Breakfast Club and he was just talking about, how it was wrong and about
After they got a
look,
backlash. Lottie
what
was
did I just say though? After it's always those I should have moments, right?
But you know what's crazy? Lottie was the following day after that. Lottie was posting, but guess what got the numbers? He was tweeting, guess who got the numbers? He was tweeting it because he was so proud of it. He was like, well, the numbers going up.
Probably didn't tell his ass sobered up and saw that George Floyd comment because on here he's like, he apologized for that comment. I'm like,
you know what I mean? And he over there was like, but guess how many views we do? Every time people comment, because I'm reading it, I'm watching this shit, and everybody's like, he was like, but guess how many numbers we did?
Like,
that's all that matters.
I agree with you that
that's what that matters.
They should take some accountability for that, but Nori did already start taking accountability for that, so I respect him for doing that, because he could have just been like, I don't care what y'all say, because you know how they are. He'd be like, I don't care. You know what I mean? And then just move on. But he took some accountability. And that's all you could do at the end of the day. You can't, what are you going to do?
I mean, you already profit out of it anyway.
Yeah, for real.
You already profit out of it because they make good money. That's all right for them, though.
Yeah.
But you already profit out of it. Anyway, we should probably start wrapping.
Yep, it's all good, man. Thanks again to everybody for coming out. Hey, new season is here. It's amongst us. Get ready. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show everybody something. Man. I'm gonna show y'all one of the sweatshirts, man, the merch. So, hey, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment, post, or hit the notification so that you know when we post our videos, man. Yeah. Hold on, let me go grab this shirt. What you got to say to him, Moses? Last time talking to him this season, say something to him.
Hey, that's the last time. That's crazy. You right. It's the last episode for the season. I forgot about that. Hey, I want to thank everybody that's been tuning with us. I think I said that like a couple weeks ago. We're gonna be changing it up, right? I really appreciate it. Hey, those energy on the comment section, I love it. Hey,
keep talking stuff about Moses too. I love it when y'all do that.
And I keep reading it. I love it. Thank you, and I appreciate you guys. And we're going places with this next season. We're going places.
New shirt, baby. Let me get y'all a close up of that. You see that? No free promo. Trying to make $1.15, and that's what we got on the back here. So there you go. Coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Ask about them. You can ask about them in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? We'll have them. We will have them.
Let us know. And I think I'm out, man. I'm tired.
Yeah, man. Until next season. I can't even say next week. Until next season, man. We'll holler at y'all, man. Thank you for all the support for the first season, man. We really, 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 really appreciate it. And please come back next season. Share it with everybody. Let them know. New set, everything. And, by the way, one thing before we go. Leave in the comment section what you want us to talk about next season. What we will do is we will shout you out on the podcast. So we'll say what the topic is. We'll let them know that you picked the topic, and that's where we'll show our support to you. So I was even thinking, like, if you want us to shout you out with your hometown, we can do that. I mean, that's the least we can do until we can start some type of giveaways later on down the road. But right now, that's what we can give you. So hopefully that's good enough.
We're trying to get close to you guys.
Exactly.
We're trying to because like we said this before, like we don't really care how many people we got in there. As you guys watching every week, but whatever amounts of people we got, we want to make this a family thing.
We want to keep those people.
We want to keep talking. We want to have that communication. So you tell us what we got to do that you want to listen to on this.
Yeah. Y'all part of the Words crew. Get your people. Let them know. Come on, join the Words crew.
Let's go.
Let's go. That's what's up. The Words crew. And we out, man. Holla.